Welcome to Alpe di Siusi. Nestled in the heart of the Italian Dolomites lies a secret. It's a place where emerald meadows meet towering peaks. This is Alpe di Siusi, a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Alpe di Siusi is located in northern Italy, in the South Tyrol region. This region is known for its dramatic mountain scenery and unique blend of Italian and Austrian cultures. Alpe di Siusi is the largest high-altitude alpine meadow in Europe. The Dolomites, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, provide a stunning backdrop for this idyllic meadow. Come and discover the magic of this alpine paradise. Imagine a place where you can wander for hours through lush meadows. Wildflowers dot the landscape. Their vibrant colors a stark contrast to the deep blue sky. The meadow itself is a sight to behold. It stretches out before you, an undulating sea of green, dotted with rustic farmhouses and grazing cows. The air is fresh and invigorating. Surrounding the meadow are dense forests of spruce and fir trees. Hiking trails crisscross the landscape, offering breathtaking views at every turn. So, come and discover the magic of this alpine paradise for yourself. Picture yourself standing on the edge of an immense emerald carpet. It stretches out before you, seemingly endless, rippling gently in the breeze. This is the Alpe di Siusi, a high-altitude plateau where nature puts on a show for all who visit. The grass, a vibrant shade of green, sways gently in the breeze. As you wander through this idyllic landscape, you'll likely encounter herds of cows grazing peacefully. Look up from the sea of green and you'll be greeted by a sight that will take your breath away. Encircling the Alpe di Siusi are the mighty Dolomites, a mountain range so dramatic and imposing, it feels as if it were plucked from a fantasy novel. These towering limestone peaks, with their jagged edges and sheer rock faces, create a stunning contrast against the gentleness of the meadow below. As the sun begins its descent, the Dolomites put on a show that will leave you speechless. The peaks, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, transform into a kaleidoscope of colors. And as the last rays of sunlight fade away, the peaks take on a cool, ethereal glow, their silhouettes stark against the darkening sky. The Alpe di Siusi is not just a single shade of green. It's a canvas upon which nature paints with 1,000 hues, creating a tapestry of color that changes with the seasons. In the spring, the meadow bursts into life, a vibrant carpet of wildflowers as far as the eye can see. As summer arrives, the wildflowers give way to a sea of green, dotted with the bright yellows of dandelions and buttercups. And as autumn approaches, the Alpe di Siusi transforms once more. The leaves of the surrounding forests turn to shades of gold, orange, and red, creating a breathtaking contrast against the evergreen pines. The Alpe di Siusi, though seemingly frozen in time, whispers tales of a rich and fascinating past. Long before it became a haven for hikers and skiers, this high-altitude meadow resonated with the lives of hardy mountain folk. Scattered across the plateau are reminders of their presence. Ancient farmhouses, weathered by time, stand as silent witnesses to generations past. These structures, built with thick stone walls and sturdy wooden beams, have withstood the test of time and the harsh elements. Imagine families huddled around crackling fireplaces, sharing stories passed down through generations. As you explore the meadow, keep an eye out for hidden clues to its past. Ancient stone walls, meandering through the landscape, mark the boundaries of long-forgotten pastures. The Alpe di Siusi has witnessed the ebb and flow of history, yet through it all, it has retained its inherent beauty. The Alpe di Siusi sits at a cultural crossroads, where Italian and Austrian influences blend seamlessly. This unique fusion is evident in everything from the region's architecture and cuisine to the languages spoken. Wander through the charming villages that dot the Alpe di Siusi, and you'll encounter this cultural fusion firsthand. Traditional Tyrolean houses, with their ornate wooden balconies and flower-filled window boxes, stand alongside rustic Italian farmhouses. Step inside a local restaurant, and you'll be treated to a culinary journey that reflects this cultural fusion. Sample hearty Tyrolean specialties like Schlutzkrapfen and Kaiserschmarrn. And for a sweet treat, indulge in a slice of apple strudel or a scoop of gelato, a delightful fusion of Alpine and Italian flavors. Despite the influx of tourism, the people of the Alpe di Siusi have fiercely guarded their traditions, ensuring that their cultural heritage remains vibrantly alive. This dedication to preserving the past is evident in their daily lives, from their traditional crafts to their vibrant festivals. One of the most striking examples of this commitment to tradition is the preservation of the Ladin language and culture. Ladin, a Romance language with roots in ancient Roman times, is spoken by a small community in the Dolomites, including the Alpe di Siusi. Schools offer Ladin language instruction, and cultural events celebrate the richness of their heritage. Throughout the year, the Alpe di Siusi comes alive with festivals that showcase the region's cultural heritage. One such event is the transhumance, a centuries-old tradition where farmers herd their cattle down from the high pastures to the valleys below. By embracing and celebrating their past, the people of the Alpe di Siusi have created a living, breathing museum where traditions are passed down through generations. The Alpe di Siusi is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts, offering a playground of activities for all ages and abilities. With its network of well-maintained trails, the Alpe di Siusi caters to every level of hiker. For a leisurely stroll, follow the gentle paths that wind through the meadows, offering stunning panoramic views at every turn. For a more challenging trek, venture into the surrounding forests, where trails lead you through dense pine groves and past hidden waterfalls. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not tackle one of the many via ferratas that crisscross the region? Mountain biking enthusiasts will find their paradise here, with trails ranging from gentle slopes to challenging downhill runs. Saddle up and explore the Alpe di Siusi on two wheels, feeling the wind in your hair as you navigate through this stunning landscape. As the first snowflakes begin to fall, the Alpe di Siusi transforms into a magical winter wonderland. The meadows, once a vibrant green, disappear beneath a blanket of pristine white snow, creating a scene straight out of a fairy tale. Skiers and snowboarders flock to the Alpe di Siusi, drawn by its gentle slopes and breathtaking scenery. The area boasts over 60 kilometers of perfectly groomed pistes, catering to all levels of skiers, from beginners to seasoned pros. For those who prefer a more leisurely pace, cross-country skiing offers a fantastic way to explore the Alpe di Siusi's wintry landscape. And for a truly unique experience, try snowshoeing. After a day of exhilarating outdoor adventures, warm up in one of the cozy mountain huts that dot the Alpe di Siusi. No trip to the Alpe di Siusi is complete without experiencing the region's culinary delights. Here, amidst the breathtaking scenery, you'll discover a cuisine that reflects the hearty flavors of the mountains, a fusion of Italian and Austrian influences that will tantalize your taste buds. Start your day with a hearty breakfast of speck and eggs. For lunch, head to a traditional gasthouse and sample some of the region's specialties. Indulge in a plate of Schlutzkrapfen, half-moon ravioli filled with ricotta cheese and spinach, bathed in a rich butter sauce. As the sun begins to set, gather with friends and family for a memorable dinner. Savor a steaming bowl of goulash supper, a hearty beef stew seasoned with paprika and caraway seeds. a perfect way to warm up after a day exploring the mountains. Ready to trade the everyday for breathtaking views and mountain air? Alpe di Siusi welcomes you. But first, let's make sure your trip is as smooth as the slopes in winter. Timing is everything. Summer, from June to August, bursts with wildflowers and hiking trails. Autumn, from September to October, paints the landscape in fiery hues, perfect for photographers. Winter, from December to April, transforms the meadow into a skier's paradise. Getting to Alpe di Siusi is an adventure in itself. Fly into Innsbruck, Austria or Verona, Italy, then hop on a scenic train or bus ride. Renting a car? Just be prepared for winding mountain roads. Once you're here, ditch the car. Alpe di Siusi is car-free, preserving its tranquility. Cable cars whisk you up to the plateau, offering stunning views along the way. Accommodation options abound, from cozy guest houses to luxurious hotels. For a truly immersive experience, consider staying in a traditional refugio, a mountain hut offering basic accommodation and hearty meals. Book in advance, especially during peak seasons. Now, for the packing list. Think layers. The weather in the Alps can be unpredictable. Pack comfortable hiking boots, a waterproof jacket, and don't forget your swimsuit for a dip in a crystal-clear mountain lake. And lastly, remember the altitude. Alpe di Siusi sits at over 1,800 meters, or 5,900 feet. Take it easy on your first day, drink plenty of water, and give your body time to acclimatize. So, you've arrived in Alpe di Siusi, your senses already tingling with anticipation. Let's talk about getting around this alpine paradise. Cars are banned, adding to its peaceful charm. Hop aboard the efficient bus service. For a more immersive experience, rent a bike, pedal through flower-filled meadows, or explore on horseback. With over 350 kilometers of trails, you're spoiled for choice. And don't forget the cable cars and chairlifts. They whisk you to breathtaking viewpoints. Alpe di Siusi offers various ways to immerse yourself in its natural splendor. It was a crisp autumn day when I first set foot on the Alpe di Siusi. The air was alive with the scent of pine needles and damp earth, a welcome change from the city's hustle and bustle. As I stepped off the cable car, my breath was taken away by the sheer vastness of the meadow. It stretched out before me, a tapestry of fiery hues, gold, crimson, and burnt orange, framed by the majestic Dolomites. I spent my days hiking through this painter's palette of a landscape. Each turn on the trail revealed a new vista, more stunning than the last. One evening, I stumbled upon a small refugio nestled in a valley. The aroma of wood smoke and something delicious wafted through the air, beckoning me inside. I sank into a rustic wooden chair, my muscles aching pleasantly from the day's hike. A plate of steaming polenta, topped with rich venison stew, appeared before me, a feast for the senses. As I ate, surrounded by the chatter of fellow hikers, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. My trip to Alpe di Siusi wasn't just a vacation, it was a soul-stirring experience. And as I boarded the cable car to descend back into the valley, I knew I'd carry a piece of this alpine paradise with me. Close your eyes and imagine. Picture yourself on the edge of an emerald meadow, the crisp mountain air filling your lungs. Feel the warmth of the sun as you gaze at the Dolomites, their peaks painted by the setting sun. Hear the gentle tinkling of cowbells, a soothing melody of simpler times. This is Alpe di Siusi, where time slows down and nature takes center stage. Hike through fields of wildflowers, vibrant against the deep blue sky. Glide down snow-covered slopes, the crisp air stinging your cheeks. Sit on a terrace, savoring a meal with panoramic views. Alpe di Siusi weaves itself into your soul, a tapestry of memories. The Alpe di Siusi isn't just a destination, it's a calling. It beckons to those seeking solace in nature's embrace, to those yearning for adventure, and to those simply looking to escape the ordinary. It's a reminder that some of life's greatest treasures are found not in bustling cities or crowded tourist traps, but in the quiet corners of the world, where nature's beauty reigns supreme. So, what are you waiting for? Answer the call of the Alps. Lace up your hiking boots, pack your bags, and set off on an unforgettable journey to Alpe di Siusi. Discover the magic of this alpine paradise for yourself. Explore its hidden trails, marvel at its majestic peaks, and create memories that will last a lifetime. The Alpe di Siusi awaits. It's time to answer its call.